parallel. Now, hopefully, it is up. It is running well. And we're about to get our Stanley on. Frames dropped. We're at 0%. That is always good news. We'll see if that holds up here at the MCG. Alright. Here we go. End is never the end. Is never the end. Is loading. Alright, streams.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Was he?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Hold on. Why is that so low? Much better. Alright. Okay, what? Do I read now? Okay, by the way, Taste, you can turn the game sound up a little. Okay, just a smidge. Just a smidge. Where are you at, game sound? Game sound. Too much game sound. Holy shit. Alright, let's go. We'll go 35%. Because it's fucking super loud in my ears. I'm fucking 36%. I can't get to 35. It just keeps pushing over. Alright. Okay. That's my little speech. Can we get the game audio up a little? Okay, it's up. I'm tired. Stay awake, you damn it. I'll read my stuff I highlighted. My name, okay. Tip, sometimes if you wait for a while, the narrator will continue talking. Did you miss much? You didn't miss nothing. I just got back. We just started. We haven't begun. Okay. Game sound good? We need a game sound check. Good? Bad? PogChamp is good? Something else would be bad. Sounds alright? Alright. Yeah, it's good, okay. Stanley! Sorry, I'm way too fucking hyped. I've had Coke for the first time in... I don't know, it's been a very long time.
All his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Meeting room.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did he now? Shall we mess around? Shall we do what we want? Follow instructions or do what we want? I don't know. I would have taken the left door anyway. You guys know that. You have not had a soda in a year? It's probably been about that long since I've had a Coke. Maybe longer. Here we go. Do it! I'm going left! Shit! Okay. Fucking everything's locked.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Meeting room. What day is it? Anyone know what day it is? What day is it in real life? It's Thursday. Thursday. It's about 2 p.m. No, it's 2:42. We're late for group 44X. No, that's Friday. Group 43X. We're late for group 43X, guys. Can we make the next group? What's the next group? 48X. We're gonna make it group 48X. We got 18 minutes. Targets. Papers to synergize. Fire the paper guy. The paper guy's getting sacked. Who moved my desk? I didn't move your desk. I'm on drugs. Stanley's on drugs, isn't he? Can you turn the game volume up a little bit more? Okay. I'm backseat guiding. What am I doing? I'm turning the game sound up. That's it. Alright, it's at 60% now. I pretty much doubled it. Let me know if that's too loud when the sound comes to. What did I just do? Did I just start again? I think I did. Alright, let's go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
We're gonna go back
missed
to
a
the meeting
memo.
room.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Check everything. Okay. Not everything's locked.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a co-worker? Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other co-workers. Resent co-workers for not... Holy Mitchell! Mitchell Marshall, thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. Oh, should we change game? We should be changing the game, right? To Stanley Parable? Hold on, let me change the game. Stanley Parable. Maybe it's called The Stanley Parable. The Stanley Parable. Alright, I found it. Okay, we've got a new title. We can check out the title if we want, guys. Otherwise, let's do this. Give a mod permissions. Right, we might do that after this. Let's resume the game. Okay. What is hot? Profits. Target demographic: teenagers. All right. Synergize. Yeah, whatever. Let's go somewhere. Let's go. Broom closet. What's in the broom closet?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Got back on track. You wait. I don't believe you. There's nothing in here. Can I take this broom?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Turn on subtitles. What's the difference between full captions and subtitles only? Subtitles only? Stanley totally left?
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Oh fuck that! He's just standing there doing
still in
sweet.
the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Oh, if I'm shaking the desk, I'm
There's no
sorry.
choice or anything in there, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me, because literally, this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Oh shit.
Maybe to
Alright.
you this is
Oh,
somehow
okay.
its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Oh man, I can't breathe.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Oh fuck.
Well, I've
Oh
come to a
fuck.
very definite conclusion.
Alright, we're going.
Right now.
You're dead?
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation
Oh my
like this,
god.
coming to
Oh
a
my
staircase,
god.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Fuck. This is so good. This is so good. Oh fuck. Fuck. Man, that is so funny.
But
Holy
Stanley
shit.
just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. "I'm dreaming!" he yelled. "This is all a dream." Oh, what a relief.
I'm dreaming!
To have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Whoa!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control. that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want.
Jacob.
I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Totally gonna wake up in my fucking office again, aren't I?
Okay. Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley.
Wake me up!
I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh my god, I'm so glad you guys are enjoying this. Oh,
this is
Jacob,
the story
welcome.
of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Is that one of the endings? That's totally one of the endings. What the fuck? I'm so lost already. That was one of the endings? So what, did it change? Now we start anew? Oh, that part where we started in the closet? I was supposed to stay there longer? Fuck, that was so funny. I'm really liking the game. I don't know what's going on, but it's so funny. Oh, that part was freaking hilarious. There's 20 endings? Alright. So we got one.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Each ending has its own story. Just gonna chill here for a moment and see what happens. It's 21 endings? This is so cool. This is so cool. Alright, we're just chilling. We're just chilling. Looks like nothing's happening. Let's move on.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office,
Ooh.
but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
There's mugs. I thought the door just made noise then. You can climb over the desk? I didn't even know. Can you jump? Oh, you can crouch. Get the baby ending? There's 19. Am I a ninja? No, I'm a plant. Where do we go? Where do we go?
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
What's my environmental cues? Besides, this is an office workspace environment. Ooh, computer. Keep dry. 456, 457. Woo! Input received. Can I put more input? What happened? Something happened. How do I input? Stand on the keyboard, Stanley. Walk all over that bitch. Kick it. Kick it. Fucking do something. We don't even have legs. Why don't we have legs? What achievement did I get? I didn't even notice I got an achievement. Woo! Another computer? Are they working with each other? Nope. Okay, I'm gonna go find some more computers. Click the door 430 times. Yeah, no thank you. That's the kind of trick I'd play. We actually used to play that trick on people when we used to play Perfect Dark Zero. Because we used to glitch through the wall and it'll go into this one place on infection and just mess around in there. And we told this guy to shoot the wall 56 times and then press A on it and then press shoot and you'll go through the wall. And this poor young kid believed us. It was the funniest fucking thing ever. The first time it didn't work.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
The first time it didn't work, we like, no, did you do it 46? No, it was 47, so we tried it again. Oh, it was so funny. Click the door with the 430. I can't even. We went left
This was
last time.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Have I gone past 430 already?
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Drinking it? This room seems... I don't know. Look at the chairs are all in like the corners around the edges and stuff.
Really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Every time I click it sounds like I'm typing on a keyboard.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
That's why everyone left, because we were creepy. If you think you
Stanley
do
sat
it, you can
around
do it.
waiting
You
for more
possibly can.
dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
What do you mean? What do you mean if you think you can do it, you can? I can't drink the soda. I can't drink the coffee. I can't pick up anything. I can't pick up mugs. I feel like you're trolling me by saying if you think you can do it, you probably can. As in, if you think you can do it, you can't do nothing. I can't open the window. I can't move the blinds. I can't pull the paintings off the walls. I can't lift up the paper. I can't close this box. I can't do anything. Ah! Right, I think I'm going to move on. Goodbye, room. Goodbye. Goodbye, room.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Business? That looks like death.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Some paths are a bit tricky. The amazing room.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you forgot. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? What? I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Oh, shit. Just jump off while he's mid-talking. He loses his shit.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
The red pill or the blue pill? I think we should just keep ignoring him. We should just ignore him the entire way for this run. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna do anything he says.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating. Stanley walked through the red door.
He took away the blue door. Oh, fuck. Ah, I found it!
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Oh, I found the blue door. Turn around and walk back. I found it, man. I found it.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see?
You can't jump. Achievement!
Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark.
He's so salty.
You can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
He sent me back in there anyway.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Top skill acquired.
Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement
I didn't know
with your surroundings.
whether it was
Does
that was the low or that was
Think
the
we
high.
can do that? Yes?
Or vice versa.
Wonderful. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Worldwide leaderboard. Score come up. Good old Neil, Skid, Nico Nacho, Vola, Hogas. Fucking, there's too many people. Oh shit! This is where we're gonna rank. Stanley is 9,328. Oh shit. I'm last. I'm last out. Stanley's last out of all the players in the world. Why not ask some friends for help? Error? Friends list empty? Oh shit.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Okay. It's gonna start again, isn't it? We're gonna start again.
In
No?
this
Okay.
game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
No. Fucking 4 hours later. My head would go that way. I did that pecking thing. Oh my god. I'm ready to quit. I'm ready to quit. How long? There's... Nah. I'm sorry, baby. Alright, I'll save you one more time. Gotta jump! I gotta jump! Ah! Ah! Do I let it burn? I don't know! 4 hours! My ears are hurt as fuck. I'm not gonna hurt anyone's ears. Oh, look at the baby.
Bastard.
You heartless
Did
bastard!
you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done.
I'm done.
Thank you for playing. Your
Thank you for
input was
playing.
extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Type SV cheats in console to
Well,
skip.
Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired.
Minecraft?
A game I had absolutely nothing to do with.
I can't
But
jump.
Is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Where do you reckon you build a house? Over there?
This will go here. No, here. And then...
He's actually building a house!
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off...
Ooh.
Yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Worth killing a child for? Bottle cap? Shit.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Where are we mining? Oh, okay. No way! This is so cool! We're actually playing Minecraft. Well, kind of. It's like Minecraft for dummies.
Looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
I don't know. Did you bring me a light? Remember, Minecraft for dummies. You gotta do everything. I just walk around. Mushrooms?
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even
1 out of 5.
Couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
You can hear skeleton archer. And then a zombie. It's so cool!
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out.
Certainly Portal.
Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
"12-year-old Craigism."
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Okay, I was about to say, I need a portal gun. Go. Come on, get it on there. Get it on there, Stanley. We can do it. Stanley. Yep, we did it. Woohoo!
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through anymore.
Oh! He stopped talking. All the sound's gone. Wait, I got footsteps. Whoa, I think I broke the game. Did I just break the game? Is breaking the game a part of the game? We're gonna jump! Whee! Oh. 509. Nope. Hello? Anyone home? Wait, there's still 509. This one doesn't even have a number. What the fuck is going on right now? Original Stanley name? There's a original Stanley game before this one? Found some computers. Nothing works. Why he's breaking the game as part of the game?
I wonder what he found.
Oh, breaking the game.
If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Is that one of the endings? Yep. Alright. Alright, this time I'm gonna do
all of his co-workers
everything he says.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Stanley, Stanley, Stanley. Stanley, 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 Stanley. I know you guys have seen this all.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But, I gotta do it. I gotta find out
Yet
what the
there
proper
was not
ending
a
is.
single person
Or
here
what the
either.
guided
Feeling a
ending is.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
good friend, the
Hoping he
broom
might
closet.
coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Holy crap. Executive bathroom? Let's go in the executive bathroom. Well, we can't. Excuse me, is the boss in? No? Okay, I'll go this way. El Bosso,
Stepping
are
into
you
his
here?
manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover
Look at
not
this
an
fucking
indication of
office.
any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened
I was totally guided.
passageway.
Oh, hello. How are you today? Huh? Why the hell would I want to go in there? Man, this whole place is creepy. That's all I'm here. The ending you're doing is the true ending.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Hello.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large
Mind
door
control
that
facility?
read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, we go. We're doing what he says. We're doing what he says. I want to escape. I don't think it's real though.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible
Oh, the
secret did
TV.
this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I'm playing Dead Space.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers.
Holy
The
crap.
lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Some people's offices are like fucking staircases. Look at that dude's office, it's a staircase. This guy's office is filing cabinets. Well, this guy's got a nice office, he's got couches.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone
It's like a
else's
Truman Show.
control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Had
Here
I?
was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Where are the controls? Mind controlling idle awaiting input. This is crazy. Is it really? Is this like the true ending? Is this like actually what is supposed to have happened in this game? I mean, I'm being mind controlled right now by doing exactly what he says.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
So big.
Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Morgan Freeman as a voiceover? That'd be so good. Yeah, exactly, Bottle Cap. It's so ironic.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What was that door? 4:30?
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Should I keep clicking
I
it?
have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Oh god, 50 clicks. It's totally gonna be like 430 clicks or something, isn't it?
I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment. A willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Is that what I should do? Should I listen to him? Go to door 417? Question mark. 417, 417, 417. Should I go to 417? Okay, 417. We're gonna go down. That's 120. Here.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437. Wait. There isn't 437? Or is that what we are? Alright, Jake, take care, man. Have a good night. 437. Where the hell do we find 437? Oh, here you go.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415.
Now, back to door number 437.
Oh, man. Oh, shit.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Don't go to the 2-door click choice. That ends it. What door was it? What was the next one? I missed the next door because I read the chat.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk. Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door. We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that.
See you later, boss. The copy machine. He's so hyped. He's so hyped.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 4. Yes! We did it! Oh, wow.
Achievement!
Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
Oh man, fuck, that was good. We got it!
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
We're gonna go
This was not the correct way.
I want to
the
find out what
meeting
happens
room,
when I
and
go over
Stanley
that
knew it
bridge
perfectly
thing.
well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
That's enough guiding?
Wow. Yes.
Alright, cool.
This room.
If I go
But
past
to
something
get
you
back
really
to
want me to
business,
see, let me know.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. I want to go across the...
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
There's always a choice? Cool.
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who's
This
her?
is Stanley, your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her.
That was fucking scary.
No, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone? Well, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
I broke the grave.
Definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
Shit.
Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect
It was
course of
scary,
action.
alright?
How
It was
is that even
scary.
possible? None of
What's
these
up, Crazy
decisions are
Jace?
supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person, but if used incorrectly can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house.
Holy
Which choice
shit.
would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
Back sack and crack? Practice? Okay, what was I supposed to say?
Excellent.
I forgot!
Making
No!
choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
What the hell? Am I still going? I thought it was gonna end there. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, we're back. Oh, there's a fence around this now. Mr. Narrator, sir? Mr. Narrator? Hello? Mr. Narrator, where am I supposed to go? Oh, okay.
If your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
What the hell is going on? Where do I go?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
See you, Camelon.
Sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my
This will be your dream. Good night, Camelon.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I couldn't help it.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
It's broken. Look at the door. There's a door inside of a door. Look at the... Oh, shit. It's gonna be broken, isn't it? It's totally gonna be broken. Everything in here is gonna be destroyed or something.
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that?
For
What
this
did you think
moment.
was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it?
This is the best.
Know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Oh, shit! Run! Bail!
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
Oh.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What just happened? Okay, he said, now make the correct choice. You're breaking it? It's so worth $3. It would have even been worth the $15. It's fucking funny as.
Yet
It's
there
so
was
much
not a
fun.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Last time he said to hesitate to go in there. It's different! It's so much different! Should I go through the door? You said to hesitate. Kevin Briding. It wouldn't be the same. Internet, please don't die. Don't die, Internet. Don't leave us. No? Just go in?
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Is Stanley gonna talk? Night Shark 115.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark
I'm sorry.
115.
You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I don't think I have a voice. I don't think I have a
Okay,
voice.
Fine, you're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Go, Stanley, go.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door.
The end?
Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me?
This is the very
Are you
true
there?
ending?
You listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best. That's all right.
Oh, wait.
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
Take as much time as you need.
What the hell just happened? Who thinks of that? Unplug the phone. I love this game so far. Unplug the phone, who thinks of that? I don't know, I just thought about it. I just wanted to unplug the phone. Other people, you have learned anything. Message of the ending. Don't let other people tell you what to do. You have learned anything. Have you learned anything? Okay. Oh, okay.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
If you get every ending, does the game actually, like, end?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I want to go answer the phone this time.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the
No,
wrong
you can just
foot.
reply it, so it doesn't matter
I'm
if you
not
get
sure,
every
Stanley,
ending.
really, I'm not.
Do you get an
I
achievement?
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley.
Probably get an achievement.
Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
I'm ready for it.
She's been waiting.
Fucking still jumped!
That's her, Stanley.
Shit!
You need to be the one to do this. To
What happens if I don't answer the phone?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley.
Oh, this guy's
Trying to
such
get
a
you to see
jerk!
something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on.
Oh, then the voice changed! That was fucking epic!
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh, good morning, Fortune. Press M on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Press 8.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
Is that room
Now
changing?
he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Press C. There is no choices here.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
The B button to watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press A to spend some time with the boys. Hey, wife, I'm gonna go hang out with the boys. You and enjoy your apartment.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Press fire to prepare dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But
Love
there
you,
is no
wife.
answer.
Oh, my wife's
How
gone.
could there possibly be?
We're slowly
In
getting
reality,
back to our
all he's doing
office.
is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
He's referring to, like, me, as in, I'm Stanley type of thing, right? That's what the whole, this concept is here. He's referring to me as long as I'm sitting here just playing this game, I'm dying. But technically I'm dying anyway.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please die.
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Oh god. Bottle Cat, welcome back. Science Cat, kind of morbid thinking of it like that, yeah. You can get an achievement for not playing the game for 4 years? What? That's crazy.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
Me and
could
Epic
be?
Lols had the exact same
Stanley
reaction.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Who would try for that? I think
When
people
Stanley came to a
people
set
would
of 2
try
open
for it
doors,
unintentionally,
he
right?
entered the door on his left.
Oh no, I wanted to go the wrong way and then the right way. Damn it, it's alright.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of
The game is
disbelief,
literally telling you to go
Stanley
outside.
decided to go up
Yeah.
to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, I think I want to go this way. Do I wait now? In 5 years I have to come back? Alright, you guys remind me, in 5 years we'll come back. The name of the achievement is go outside. Did I just get an achievement? Oh no, the 5-year achievement is go outside. Walk in then out.
Stepping in.
I can go in the bathroom. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. I need to pee. Alright, now wash my hands. It worked? Did I break the game? I broke it again, didn't I? That's gonna make the fucking frames go crazy. Where do I go now? What have I done? I'm just gonna go back to my desk. The broom closet? The broom closet was so hype. The broom closet was the best. You can never break the game? Oh! Don't make me jump, don't make me jump, don't make me jump. You are now leaving? Oh, where's that place with the red and the blue door? I want to go to the red and blue door again. That was the best. Welcome back, Crazy Jace. How have you been, man? You can climb on everything you want to, but you never break it. Welcome back. $755. This game is so elaborate. It's like a giant maze. Am I going? I'm going in circles again. 756, maybe? Maybe I'm not. 757. Okay, I'm not going in circles. Seven, 5, 8. Seven. I'm gonna keep going up. I'm gonna keep going up. Red and blue is where we jump off the lift? Okay. Can I pasta and Alfredo sauce? Damn, I just ate and that just made me hungry. Just thinking about that. I want pasta so bad. Pasta for dinner? I'll see if I can order pasta for dinner. 2759. Okay, we are going up. If I wanted to leave this place, wouldn't I go down? Unless I'm underground or something. Escape pod launch bay? Ooh, escape. Escape! Escape! The only way to know that you're going away from the door is to... Hello? It's a bit of a long, quiet path. It was freaky, man. I just turned around and fucking there was light. I didn't see the light when I was walking down there the first time.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
And you escaped, I guess?
Two open doors, this was not the correct way.
It was probably just a shoot straight back down into my office.
Perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first...
That one is
eager
very
to
strange.
get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
You've never seen this game before? It's called the Stanley Parable.
Stanley was so bad
The
at
guys will
following
explain it to you.
directions, It's incredible
I'm
he
not sure I
wasn't
can.
fired years
I don't
ago.
understand it.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley.
I actually
Everyone
died.
thinks you are very powerful.
Run. Oh shit. It is 80%.
Stanley decided
off.
to go to the
Oh,
meeting
yeah.
room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself. He constantly needed support and guidance from others.
Oh, that
So
was
the
cool.
thought of total solitude was terrifying to him. When Stanley
we're
came
going
to
to
a
Blue
set of
Rock.
two open, this was not the
Rip
correct
it,
way
Stanley.
to the meeting
We're going to
room,
blue
and
door, red
Stanley
door.
knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Quick ending. That was super quick.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
I like this one.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Oh, that's so good.
Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay, I'm gonna go through the blue twice and then the red.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Yeah, I want to try that one too, Bottle Cap. I'll do that one next. Alright. That's cool. I've been wanting to do that one for a while, actually. But I wanted to do
still
blue
don't
door, red
think
door
we're
more.
communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
I love how there was only a
Thank
red door
God
first.
you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now.
So
Don't
cool,
you
Zico.
see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
That's fucking scary. I don't want to go in either of those doors. I keep feeling like somebody's gonna jump out and then eat me. Come in! Come in! Come in! Come in! Come in!
What do we want? What are we looking for?
I think there's shit moving over there. It's scary.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, no, wait. Where are you going? Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this. Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
No way.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
I'll do it! I'll do it! Tell me what this game's about or I'll do it! Tell me! Explain to me, narrator! Explain to me! Ah! I'm alive.
Oh, thank God. No. What are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Tell me!
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Okay.
Yes, perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about. My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You're literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly? Or maybe you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me? I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I wish I still thought that was possible.
I can't look at that for too long. I can't stay here! Take me away! I can't do it! I can't handle it! Don't let your memes be your dreams. I can't look at it for too long. Just do it, Crazy Jay said.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it?
I'm going back. Is that the only way, or can you stay in that other area for ages or something?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Makes you feel
What could
sick.
it mean?
It's a weird feeling.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
I
missed a
couldn't
memo.
look at it. Couldn't keep looking at it. Just
When
weird on my
Stanley
eyes, I
came
think.
to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I don't know what
Perhaps
makes
he
me feel
wanted to
sick,
stop by
but
the employee lounge first,
couldn't look at
just
it.
to admire it. The lounge was grand.
Literally
majestic,
forever.
Perhaps too majestic. Like a combination of a much smaller version and a much larger version of this exact room. It all made Stanley uncomfortable, and he started to bleed a little.
What?
This made him smile.
What?
At last, proof that he was human.
What? Where'd the blood come from?
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his
The
left.
hell just happened?
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
What the hell just happened?
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
I want to go left.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Good night, Crazy Jay. Thanks for hanging out, man.
Let's see, we went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
I love how the narrator knows that there's different stories. It's so cool. Oh, we're back here.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track. Okay, from the top.
From the top. How many endings have we got now? That's got to be close to 10, right?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Dum, 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 dum.
When Stanley... Wait,
Whoa,
what?
whoa!
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the
Oh,
game over,
cool.
completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Okay. Find the story, find the story, find the story. Dun, dun, dun. Am I in a maze right now? What? This is cool. You're still in the ending. Did I find the story? Whoa, we're coming back.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you, there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
It just starts it over.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Did it end now?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What did I miss at the
Okay,
end of the...
It's worse. I'm remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
It's so broken. It's so good. It's so good. I fucking love it. I love it. I love it. I love that I'm still here. Oh, fuck. Oh, what's... Zawa, welcome to the stream. How are you today?
I knew we'd
Oh,
miss
it's
something.
so funny.
The story. Here it comes.
Are we going in circles again?
Wait,
Oh.
never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
I don't think retracing our steps is going to help. We keep ending up in weird... in nothingness. Oh my god.
Now this...
Like we're in a horror
I'll be
game.
honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid
Oh,
off. So,
shit.
good job.
Oh my god.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all.
so good.
We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Oh.
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
So confusing.
Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to
You
restart.
win. I win? Is that the actual?
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Just follow the line. This is different. He's gonna be like, the line's leading you to a different place.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in
Around
this
the
direction.
box.
Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though,
Onwards.
wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
You gotta parkour.
Simply by the act of
Parkour.
moving forward, are we
360.
implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on.
Parkour.
That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not
Holy
sure
sh-
where I was going with all
What
that.
the fuck?
You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Hi, Banjo Kazooie. It's so... Or ukulele? Hell yes, Rye.
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Oh,
Make sure
shit.
you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
I'm gonna fucking remember this fern. Screenshot. Screenshot. I'm not gonna remember this